James, in 10 years of doing this, I don't think I've ever seen a finish to a game like that, have you?
I don't know, actually. You're making me recall, I don't know, a lot of years of football, but it was amazing experience. A couple of lads in there have just said that that's the best thing they've ever experienced in their life, and I don't think there's anything quite like being 2-1 down in 90 minutes and winning the game 3-2 after 94. It's a great experience, and the lads are absolutely buzzing in there.
Not two ways about it. 93rd minute, you were pretty much dead and buried, weren't you, at 2-1 down?
Well, I mean, you might say that, but I always believed. I always believe in the set of players in there. I say that to them, you know, no matter what the score is. Even when we were 3-0 down last week, I still believe we could win the game, and I think we could have won the game. But that's the spirit they've built up, and we've built up as a club. For us to pull out a performance like that and get 2 goals in injury time says a lot about the spirit, and I'm just thoroughly, you know, really pleased for the lads, and really proud of them.
It was incredible enough to see Cal Naismith get the equaliser, and the celebrations were amazing for that. When James Gray put the winner in, I think half the bench was on the pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I've just said I'll probably expect a few letters on my desk again through over-exuberant celebrations, but I don't mind that. You know, we can deal with them as long as nobody stepped over the line. But as you can imagine, the adrenaline and the feeling that when that 3rd goal goes in is just sheer exhilaration. And you know, I was up and people were coming over to get drinks, and I think there's only 30 seconds left, but you know, I think that to me shows me that as a manager, that everybody's together, and the spirit within the camp is amazing. And as I've said, that's something we've been working on for a while. And it wasn't just the players on the pitch, as you said. It was every member of the bench. Even I think Paul Lodge was in with the fans, which is great to see. And as I say, it just depicts the spirit within the camp.
Was it that second equaliser from Cal Naismith that allowed you to win the game? Obviously it brought you level, but do you think that just gave them that bit of belief to get back up there and get the winner?
Yeah, I mean, I think they always believed that they could get back in the game, but as you say, when that second goal or our second equaliser went in, I think they just went into shell shock, and nobody picked up Cal, who dropped off into like the right back position. Marcus played a short ball, and then Cal played a long ball down the right channel, and Shea McCartan produced an amazing touch off his back, and I think it maybe even could have been a penalty on George Bowerman had James not put the ball in. But when it goes in, it's, as I say, it's a feeling of just sheer bliss, really, and we're getting 3 points on the road, and we haven't really played that well. The only way I thought that they were going to score was off a set piece, and we kept giving silly free kicks away, and we were you know, looking like, as you say, being 2-1 losers, and it would have been our own downfall through giving silly free kicks away. I thought we dealt with the direct threat quite well, and as I say, I thought their only threat really was posed from a set piece, and we just kept giving them to them on a plate. But then, as you say, what happens in the last 4 or 5 minutes is an amazing experience, and only football can produce it, and that's why we love the game so much.
I know a few times this season you felt you haven't got what you've deserved from a game. Is this one of those classic cases of it maybe evening itself out a bit?
I think so, yeah. I think so. As I said to you, I don't think we played our best football. When we did try and get it down and play, we created chances, and hopefully you would see the lads were able to see that themselves. But it was a horrible day. The wind was swirling, and they're a big physical side. And as I said, I thought we dealt with the direct threat well, and just gave them too many easy set pieces.
And obviously 2 goals again for Cal Naismith. You talked about him in pre-season. You were desperate to get him in. He's starting to repay that faith now, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, there's a tremendous player in Cal inside him, and you know, we're starting to see it, little flashes of it now. He's a great lad, and you know, he's got a very bright future ahead of him as long as he keeps his feet on the floor and keeps working as hard as he is doing.
I I think 90 seconds from the full-time whistle, you were back in the bottom 2 in the division. You're somewhere like 17th now. That shows how quickly it can change, doesn't it?
Well, you know, we don't want to be getting nosebleeds, but yeah, it's a long season, and you know, we're not even at Christmas yet. But lads are going in the right direction, and even though we'd lost the previous 2 games, I always had faith in them to go out there and get results, and hopefully this will show them, and as I've said to you, it's not just me telling them that they're a good side and they can go anywhere and get results in this division.
Certainly, if you believe the films, Christmas is a time for miracles.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say it was a miracle, but the lads have done extremely well, and you know, I'm really proud of them, and as I've said to you before, they're the reason that I get out of bed in the morning and go to work, to see their faces and to work with them, and today makes it all worthwhile.